Before pounds, shillings, and pennies, before the royal mint, even before Rome set foot on the island, Britain already had money. But it didn't start with coins. In fact, the first currency of Britain was nothing like the coins we use today. From rough iron bars to beautifully crafted gold staters, the story of Britain's first money takes us back over 2,000 years to the mysterious world of the ancient Celts. Imagine yourself in Britain 2,000 years ago. No cities like London, no stone castles, no cathedrals. The land is wild, covered with forests, rivers, and small scattered villages. Life is harsh, but communities survive through farming, hunting, and trade. And when it came to trade, the earliest form of currency wasn't coins at all, but iron. The tribes of Britain used iron bars as their first money. These weren't elegant or shiny like the coins you know today. They were rough rods of iron cut into different sizes and shapes, sometimes as long as a hand, sometimes shorter. Archaeologists have uncovered hordes of these bars buried in the ground, hidden away for safety or perhaps as offerings to the gods. Each bar weighed a few hundred grams, and although they looked crude, they carried real value. Why iron? Because iron was more than just metal. It was strength, it was survival, it was power. With iron, you could forge swords for warriors, plows for farmers, or tools for craftsmen. In a society built around tribes and warfare, iron was as good as gold. To trade with iron was to trade with the very foundation of life itself. Think of these bars as Britain's first money, not easy to carry, not easy to spend, but trusted, because they could always be turned into something useful. But Britain was never cut off from the wider world. Across the English Channel, in the lands of Gaul and beyond, great changes were taking place. By the 4th century BCE, the Greeks had already perfected the art of coinage. Their coins bore images of gods, chariots, and symbols of power. The idea spread northward into Gaul, where the Celtic tribes began creating their own coins, often copying Greek designs but giving them a unique Celtic twist. Through trade, travel, and warfare, Britain was exposed to this new idea. And then, something remarkable happened. Around 100 BCE, Britain began minting its own coins. These were the first true British coins, known as staters. Most were made of gold, though silver and bronze versions also appeared. At first, the designs copied continental coins, but quickly the British tribes developed their own style. Horses, suns, spirals, and mysterious patterns decorated these early coins. Unlike the Greek coins, which showed lifelike portraits of rulers and gods, British coins often looked abstract, even otherworldly. To us today, the designs may seem strange, but to the Celts, they carried deep meaning. They were symbols of strength, fertility, the sun, and the natural world that guided their lives.